How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi as we get into episode number 4. So we're in the final 3 episodes for Obi-Wan. I'm really looking forward to seeing how we do conclude things, especially now things have been escalated with the fact that Vader and Kenobi, they had that encounter in the last episode, and yeah, it's definitely not going to be the only encounter they're going to have in Kenobi, with the fact that Vader was, if anything, just holding back because he doesn't want to outright kill Kenobi. He wants to give him a taste of his own medicine, and boy, did he. Because I don't think anyone was expecting Kenobi to be dragged through the fire, so it was just a very, like, those last 10 minutes were very, very cold. They were very intense, and it was just really, really satisfying. So I think it's easily probably the best moment of Kenobi so far, just because I think everyone's been so anticipated with the prospect of Vader and Kenobi encountering each other. But it's not just that, though. It was just how it was done. It was perfect, if anything, because it's not a case of Vader wanting to kill Kenobi yet. He wants to torture him. He wants to put him through excruciating pain. So it was just really, really great to have those final 10 minutes. But no, I am really, really looking forward to seeing where things go. Of course, things ended in a bit of a shambles, I guess, for those who, I guess, are more inclined to the good side, with Leia bumping into Reva, and obviously we know what happened with Kenobi. So yeah, but I'm looking forward. I do have kind of expectations with what this episode might have, which I am hoping that I am right, because I think it's perfect to delve back into the past with Kenobi not being 100%. So I know it might feel like a bit recycled from the Book of Boba Fett. Whenever Boba was resting up and healing his wounds, we would delve into flashback territory. But I think it's very, very opportunistic to have some, I guess, live-action Clone Wars content. So with that said, let's get into episode number 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's go.
Get the back to tank ready.
I never thought I'd be excited about the prospect of the Bacta tank, but you know. Sheesh. This is a great paralleling shot.
Obi-Wan is dead.
Yeah, you wish.
Nobody's coming.
See, that was the same kind of thought process in A New Hope, and then look what happened.
So I know exactly what the Empire can do.
Yeah, but he's got a lot more experience on the plate.
Look, if you want my help, you got it.
Quick turnaround, but maybe sympathizing with him.
The truth is, nobody knows what it looks like anymore.
I don't see any shields.
That's because no one would be stupid enough to attack them.
We could take those speeders, go in at night,
Wow.
some T-47s in the hangar.
You know, Cal Kestis might want a word, but okay.
Well, we're not soldiers. Those speeders are...
You care about Leia. Then you're gonna have to try. We're almost there.
Be a great way to segue to the Clone Wars, right? Some things cannot be forgotten.
Perhaps I should just inform the Grand Inquisitor of your insolence. I'm here with classified intelligence. Do you know what classified means?
It's classified.
Why am I wasting my breath on you?
Yikes! Damn, she just came. She just tore him apart. I love it.
I'm in.
I'm in. He would have just used his armor, to be fair.
this hysteric contest.
I learned that at a very young age as well.
If you destroy Lola...
Looks like they're everywhere. Only...
This isn't your station. Let me see some identification.
Ah, for crying out loud. Everyone wants to check her identification. I'm kidding.
Come with me.
Ah, shit. Oh, no. Ah, dang it. Oh! Oh! How did they not see him?
I had some company,
Handled it like a pro.
but it's been taken care of.
Someone's gonna definitely discover that body.
I'll have to tell my father first. That's okay, right? You said we're all on the same side.
I hope you like pain.
I'll never tell you where they
It's time to make
So we're
those
torturing a
pains
kid.
are. Let go! Let go of me!
All of the Inquisitors.
I think I've just found out what they're hiding down here. This place isn't a fortress. It's a tomb.
Shit!
Tala, I need a distraction.
Why? What's happened?
Just do it now.
Sure. The first one I'm sure I've seen before.
Help! Somebody help! Please!
I'm sorry, Leia. I really am.
No, you're not.
You did this to yourself.
Resources there immediately and take the network out at its root.
Come on, Tala.
Unless, of course, you're lying.
No. But you don't have to be doubtful for every single thing. Oh, nice!
Debriefing confirms it.
Saved by the bell.
It's him.
Yeah! Those stormtroopers were just pathetic. Oh, nice! Damn, that was kind of clever. Uh-oh, this might not be clever. Oh, I'm getting Fallen Order vibes. Nice! Whew!
Never who I was.
Then you die.
Shit! Shit! Nice! He just wants to try and get lucky. Oh, shh.
Right behind you.
Maybe if he didn't get too cocky. I'm just saying.
Or what defeat would bring. I will tolerate your weakness no longer.
Shit.
There can be no mistakes. You're certain the tracker is with him.
Yes, my lord. Where he goes, it will follow.
Nah, she's... Cause I don't think we saw her put a one on. Aww. My heart. My heart. Wait. I was gonna say the tracker's Lola. Fuck. Okay, that's great. Not Lola. Not Lola. Ooh. Oh man. So yeah, just a more filler-esque episode. I guess nothing too impressive in my opinion. Not to say that I didn't enjoy it. It was neat. Just obviously last week's episode was intense, and I think you were. I don't know. I think with especially the beginning, I was kind of expecting something a bit more. If you get my drift. So yeah. But yeah, I was wondering with Reva. She obviously made that mention about the tracker, and I was like, well, we didn't see her, and I never suspected Lola would be the key, so yeah. I guess that's gonna be a way to write out Lola, is destroy Lola completely, because I would have imagined Lola would have stuck around with Leia as an adult. Kind of like how Anakin and R2, it's something that is inseparable, really. So yeah, but yeah, it should be very, very interesting to see how we do close out these final 2 episodes. So yeah, I did enjoy aspects of this episode, but I did feel like it was pretty, standard fillerish. It was like it was a way to not shorten Kenobi, in my opinion, to 5 episodes, if anything. So yeah, because I definitely could feel it in the, I don't know, atmosphere and the writing of this episode, that it was like, okay, well, we need something to kind of fill in a bit of a gap. And I don't know if they're going to be saving Clone Wars content for episode 5 or episode 6. And I think with the fact that we went through the book of Boba Fett, and every time Boba was in the Bacta tank, we would get flashbacks. So I think we were kind of expecting that. We would be having Clone Wars flashback. I think it would have been very, very opportunistic. But yeah, just because you got Hayden in this and Ewan, you could have a few Clone War flashbacks. Like, there was especially dialogues in this episode that would have really, really been a really great segue to the Clone Wars. So yeah, like especially when Tala was encouraging Obi-Wan. I feel like that conversation, that would have been really, really great if it wasn't going to be in the Bacta tank. So I know I do sound a bit greedy for wanting Clone War flashbacks, but I think with, like I said, with the fact that Hayden's in this, and you could, I guess, touch up their face a bit and, make them be like what they were in the Clone Wars. I don't know. It just feels like it would be a very, very big missed opportunity if you didn't bring those actors back and you didn't touch upon the Clone Wars. So yeah. But I guess we did get a bit of a reference to the Clone Wars, because when we saw the Inquisitor victims, those who they've hunted, I think there was that one guy, something, I can't remember his name, but I think he was very, very instrumental in helping Ahsoka get her saber. So yeah, because he did look familiar, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be just it could be any random Jedi. So yeah, but no, I definitely was like, the face does ring a bell, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, But no, like I said, it was okay of an episode. Nothing too breathtaking, etc. But I was getting... It's funny, this episode was giving me New Hope and Fallen Order vibes. Especially with the crack in the window. You know, I was just thinking, hey, I've been down this road before with Cal Kestis. So, yeah, I mean, this is going to sound completely... obscure, etc. to those who have not played Jedi Fallen Order, which I do encourage to do so, because not only does it, I guess, have some relevancy to Kenobi with the Inquisitors, but also it's a pretty phenomenal game. So yeah. But no, there were quite a few references to Fallen Order in this. I was like, yeah, this is really, really deja vu. So, yeah, especially with them, of course, being at Fortress Inquisitorius, and not just that though, but there were just quite a few references and a few thoughts that I was thinking from the game, especially about the fact that the base is impenetrable. Cal Kestis would like a what? See, this would be a great time to have Cal be brought in on live action. I've had this experience before, and this is how you do it. So, but you know, Kenobi handled it. Although he should have, like with that first stormtrooper, he should have, you know, disguised himself as a stormtrooper. Don't know if it would have. How far it would have gotten him, but it does kind of eliminate the sneaking around, etc. Plus, with Leia being held captive, you know how I was saying about New Hope vibes I was getting? Well, that would be very, very touching, wouldn't it? In terms of the fact that Leia was held captive, she was going to get tortured, and obviously Han and Luke, they were dressed as stormtroopers in order to rescue the princess. Would have been a great tribute to A New Hope with Kenobi putting on the stormtrooper. Don't know if it would have been a bit too on the nose, but I'm thinking logistics. You're accessing this base. Like I said, I don't know how far it would have gotten him, so, but, you know, Kenobi still handled it, but still, yeah. So, yeah, but, like I said, I wasn't, with the whole Reva situation, I wasn't sure if, she was trying to save her skin, because, you know, if Vader's pissed off with you, then you would be bricking it, obviously. Especially with someone as fierce as Reva, so yeah, yeah, seems like Lola is going to be the key to, well, for the Inquisitors, for Vader to finding out where Kenobi is, so yeah, but I thought that it was really, really well done with Leia, like, just not flinching. Like, there was moments where you could tell she was kind of starting to crack because of the fact that, you know, Reva had that talk about, well, Kenobi's dead, he burnt, so, like, you could see her trying to put on that confidence, but is clearly shaken. So, but I felt for the most part, Leia did a very, very good job at showcasing so much strength. The strength that Leia usually would possess anyways. So, yeah, I really, really... And just when Reva was trying to get information with how she was able to read people's minds, I just loved her, like, her sass. It was just really incredible. So, yeah, but... No, it seems like Reva saved the skin, not by lying, but of course by coming up with a very, very efficient plan, I guess, in terms of having Lola be a property of the Empire now. So that should be fun. But no, I thought, like I said, it was okay of an episode, but yeah, I feel like unless episode 5 and episode 6 prove me wrong in terms of showcasing the Clone Wars, I feel like there are certain missed opportunities with this episode. So, like I said, I could be like episode 5, episode 6. They might showcase something, so I can't really exactly jump the gun and you know, pick apart this because they didn't infuse Clone Wars into this. So, yeah. So I guess it's just a matter of being patient and seeing what does happen. I do want to know how those two stormtroopers did not see Kenobi right there. He was like, what, 20 feet? And unless you... it would explain the stormtrooper's aim. Unless you had terrible vision. You couldn't miss him. And it's not like the area was completely dark or whatever. There were lighting. So it would have been easy to see someone who doesn't look like they're dressed in imperial imperial costume. It would be very, very easy to see someone. So I was just very, very perplexed about about how the stormtroopers just did not. Yeah. So, like I said, it makes sense with how they can't seem to hit anyone unless it's one of their own. So I was just like, did you not see that? Because, like, I'm sure I could see someone 20 feet ahead of me. Yeah. So, yeah. Typical clone troopers shit. No, but, there was also that, little bit at the end with Wade, I think his name was. I don't blame him for having the cojones to try and take out an Inquisitor. That does have some kind of bragging rights to it. But yeah, I think they were trying to kind of set things up in terms of building these people who are not really accustomed to this kind of scenario. They're building them to be part of the rebellion, of course. So yeah, but yeah, I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen next, of course, as episode 5 will surely set things up for the final episode. But no, it'll be interesting to see what does happen for episode 5. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!